Oh yeah, absolutely. Hello, people of the interwebs. Today, I'm going on a field trip. I'm taking the Bronco here on its first maiden voyage outside of Tucson to pick up some car parts for the MR2 that I ordered a year ago. So if you're new and you want to get caught up above my head is a link to a video on why you shouldn't stick your thumb in people's noses that you don't know. Don't do that. I really hope there is enough room in the back of this little Bronco here to haul what I need to haul, because they're not small parts. That might give away a little bit of what I bought for the MR2. I've had this thing 2 months and so far I've only put 730 miles on it, so it's time to add some to that. Charlie's coming along for the ride. How do I not twist my seatbelt? Because he's never been to the shop that I'm going to, so he can check it out. It's a pretty rad place. Hello, Mr. Drive in Reverse Mailman.
The destination is on your left. ICB Motorsport. Arrived.
ICB Motorsport. I arrived. So I'm here at ICB Motorsports in Chandler because I ordered a set of wheels for the MR2 last year and they finally arrived. Matt called me up, let me know that the wheels are here. So let's go see them. Let's take a look. That's the new wheels. Oh, a sharp knife. Before I open this box, I think it's important for you guys to know what my original vision was for the MR2 when I first started this project, and honestly some of my favorite wheels for the SW20 chassis long before I ever bought this car. What I have on here right now is the Enkei TS5, and it was a great option considering is limited the choices you have for wheels that will fit the SW20 since it takes a staggered offset and doesn't have much room up in front for a wide wheel. First up, the K-Office KSCE. If you guys are a huge fan of best motoring and hot version like I am, then you will know the significance of the brand K-Office. These wheels are incredibly hard to find now, especially for a staggered fitment for the MR2. Next up is the 5 Zygon FN01 RC. This, in my opinion, is one of the best looking wheels for this car, one of my favorite wheels of the era, especially with the aggressive concave option that was available. Also worth mentioning, the TRD Sport T3, another solid choice I feel for these cars, also discontinued but a little bit more readily available than the last couple options. However, I decided to go with the Desmond Regamaster. I feel you can't go wrong with this wheel on an MR2, and thankfully it's in reproduction in Japan now thanks to ICB Motorsports and their team, which is luckily located here in Chandler, Arizona.
So this is the first time the 18 has the tarmac lip. Originally all the 18 is like your other, 17. This is the first time the 17 has the tarmac lip.
Oh,
the
really?
original 17 has the other lip. That's why this set of wheels is so difficult to get, because if the rear would be different, then you have the front is this, and then the wheel would be like your traditional lip.
Oh,
So
that's awesome.
So this is the first time that both, 16, 17 tarmac lip.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's BBK friendly, so I don't know what kind of brakes are you running. Stock? Okay.
Yeah, I got stock brakes.
That's easy. Yeah, this thing cleared the biggest spoon that they sell.
Really?
Yeah. Why it was so difficult?
They're so light.
Yeah,
Oh.
the wheel is lighter.
Oh man, that is really pretty.
It's so difficult to capture, like in pictures. If you take it outside, it has purple in it.
Really?
Yeah.
I love like nerding out over the different colors and stuff. That is a really pretty color. Matt's just showing us right now all the different finishes and some of the wheels that he has in stock. And I just was hypothetically wondering what a set of TEs would look like on the Bronco. I'd be in RGs, these RG3, doesn't say. I think the RG2 was discontinued a long time ago, actually. It's always handy to have a Charlie. I bought a set of wheels for the Bronco also. I'm like wheel Oprah today. You get a set of wheels and you get a set of wheels.
Nice guy.
Dude's awesome.
Yeah.
I love coming up here and just chatting. We've chatted with Matt for like probably 2 hours almost by now.
Yeah.
Just talking about
couple
wheels.
hours and just random car stuff in general.
Yeah. So shout out to ICB Motorsport. Matt, the owner, he is awesome. If you're like, especially if you're a Honda enthusiast, it's just fun chatting with him about cars.
He's like a wealth of knowledge on JDM wheels too. Like if you have any questions on what wheels or back spacing or anything, the guy like off the top of his head knows.
He's like so passionate about what he does. It's just like, it's inspiring. Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It's just so cool coming up here. So off to Gold Canyon. So we're driving back way from Phoenix to Tucson. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, it's a really pretty drive. And I was just sitting there, I'm like, why don't I just pull over and look at nature instead of just sitting here behind the wheel like in a hurry to get back. Just down the side of the road, it's pretty. There's all kinds of saguaro out here, some cholla, and I guess this road was named after a cowboy in the 1930s that wrecked his Cord, C-O-R-D, not a Cord or Ford, on this highway. He crashed it. There's a memorial for him up ahead. I guess the bridge was out and he crashed. It's really sad. It was a long time ago. There's really no point to this. I just want to throw it in the video because this is a really pretty road. And sometimes you just need to like stop and forget about everything that's going on in your life and look around you. So that's what I'm doing. All right, gotta saddle up. Time to settle up and poke a horse. Got a lot of wheels back there. Yeah, this thing sounds fire. Welcome to the following day. It's time to see how these wheels look on the car. That was excessive. So it's not that I didn't like these Enkei TS5s. They're on the heavier side. I believe they're just shy of 20 pounds. This up front is a 17x8 plus 40. I was running a 5mm spacer to give you effectively plus 35. And this is about as much tire as you can fit on an 8-inch wide wheel on an SW20 without having coilover. Technically, yes, it fits, but you have to run a 215 on an 8-inch wide wheel up front, which is super stretched. And I'm not a fan of stretched tires. I never have been. They give you zero protection for the edge lip of the wheel. Using impact doesn't really help trying to protect your lug nuts either, but it's alright. These ones are really old. I have a new set that I ordered for them, but they're not going to be here for another week. They're back ordered. Now, as far as these rears go, I had plenty of clearance back here. The rear is not really as much of an issue. This is a 17x9 plus 40. No spacer back here. And I was running a 235/40. So 235/40 on a 9-inch wheel. It's a little stretched, but when I ordered these tires, they didn't make a 245 at all. So I had no choice but to run that size tire. Ooh. Oh geez, that one's a little heavier. Since I bought a wheel and tire machine, I have a wheel and tire Charlie that's gonna mount and balance them here at the shop.
No pressure.
Which, is it the rears that Matt said they're reverse mounting?
Yeah, they're reverse drop. So this is what they mean by reverse drop. This is normal, where the drop is towards the face of the wheel. On the other ones, the drop is over here towards the back of the wheel. So, but it's not as obvious because the whole center is dropped, but it slopes this way towards the back of the wheel.
All right, first wheel off. First wheel mounted and balanced. That's an 8-inch wide wheel with a 235. That's a 9-inch wide wheel with a 235. This actually fits correctly. There's no stretch. It's a little bit meatier looking, and that has stretch, and you can see the lip of the rim just all exposed right there. Ooh, what is this? So before I put these things on the car, I'm gonna ceramic coat them. It's a lot easier to do that, and then I gotta put the decals on. I'm gonna put the decals on, then ceramic coat them. Yeah. ceramic coating, I'm doing the same thing that I did on the Regas on the Forester. This is a glass bottle and I just went like that and almost dropped it on the ground. That would have been funny. This stuff stinks really, really bad. So I'm gonna open the garage door. You should wear a respirator when you're using it. Faux show. And they use one of these little microfiber hamster diapers and start going to town on this stuff. You just do a crotch face pattern and it smells real bad. So there's that. I love that these are light enough that I can literally balance it on my hip like a baby. It's my baby wheel. But I'm not gonna put the lip decal on just yet. I am 100% gonna do them, but there's a 16-inch lip decal and a 17. And all I have is the 17s. So I gotta wait till I get the 16s and then I'm gonna put them on. Okay, moment of truth. Get to see what these look like on the car. Now, I have a 5mm spacer up front that was running on the other wheels. I just want to see what it looks like with that 5mm spacer on there, just to see, because these are a 17x7 plus 38. So the 5mm math, for those of you that don't know, it would make it 33. So I think that would actually be perfect. I may take it off though. I don't know. We'll just see, just for the hell of it. You guys can actually see right now what it's going to look like. I haven't seen that yet. I got to stand farther away so I can see. I'm like so excited about the color though. I'm looking to see what you guys are seeing. Yeah. Oh, that's good. I might not even need the spacer. That looks so good. Oh, that looks 16s looks so much better on this car up front. Still plenty of clearance right here by the spring perch. That's good. That's what I was looking for. Oh, I got the sticker facing down. I'll try to do that on this one too. Here goes this one. This is no spacer in the rear, and this is a 17x8 35. So I might run a spacer, which would make it a 17x8 30, but we'll see. Just curiosity, I want to see what it looks like. I know everyone wants that like super flush fitment, but this is a 1991. I just prefer a little bit more period correct look to it. I'd rather have it fit and not rub and not have to roll my fenders and crack the paint, all the crap on them. That's pretty close to being flush. It's a tiny bit inset, maybe like 3 or 4 mils inset. Dude, that looks so fucking good. So good, so much better. Oh, this made the car. Absolutely made it. I know these lug nuts look absolutely terrible. I bought some shipping delays. Not much I can do about it. Now I really want to upgrade these brakes. Okay, guy that likes muscle cars and hot rods and trucks. What do you think?
I think it looks good.
Yeah?
I like those a lot.
Better than the Enkies?
Yeah. This like fits the car. The Enkies are, I don't know.
They're nice. I like them.
But it was like trying to bring it to
modern.
Yeah, these like fit the era. They fit the car. I like them a lot.
Okay, time to put it on the ground and see what it looks like. This is so exciting. There's not a lot of substance to this video, but there's a lot of heart to it because this is like, I don't know. I like wheels like I like shoes. I'm a shoe nerd and I am a wheel nerd. I promise I'll stop teasing you. You're gonna see it in a second. I just want to wait until it's on the ground because that's where it's most important. On the ground. Oh yeah, absolutely. No, it doesn't need another spacer in the rear. That's good right there. there you go. There's the finished product. I can't contain how happy I am with this. I'm so glad I did the double stagger too. And I think I might actually not even need those spacers in the front. This is exactly what I had envisioned in my head when I first started doing this car. I just didn't have the resources to be able to get wheels like this. I'm definitely not gonna put a spacer back here. That's perfect. Just the way it is. I'm content, especially because the car is so low. Last thing I want to do is melee the edge of my fender, which I shouldn't have any issues anymore like I used to. So here's another front angle shot so you can get a look at it. Again, I'll take better pictures and I'll put them on Instagram after this video goes up. I didn't ceramic coat the front face of the outer lip, so when I put the decal on, I'll ceramic coat the whole wheel again for a second coat. Anyway, I hope you guys are excited about this as I am, and if you're not, I don't really care. I'm sorry, but I bought these for me more than anything. This is like, I've always wished I could afford wheels like this. I had Rotas on my very first Honda when I was in high school, and I'm not going to say when that was long enough ago, but what do you think about the double stagger though, doing the 16-17? Because like I got the idea honestly from watching Hot Version Best Motoring. They used to do a 15-16 double stagger way back in the day on these, and they do it on the NSX, the OG NSXs.
My idea is that, well, aesthetically it fits, because if you look at the car, the nose of the car is much skinnier than the back of the car. So it kind of proportionally looks the same. Like if you didn't tell me they were two different size wheels, I never would have known.
Yeah.
Kind of the NSX has the same thing going on. It's got a real narrow nose and kind of the rear is taller.
So I'll see you guys soon with another video. Bye.